Hey guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome to another buff slash rework ideas video, and this one's going to be for Twitch. So we've done Glass, Fuse, and now we're doing Twitch. Everyone seems to be super engaged when we make videos like this. Everyone loves to hear ideas on how to make underpower operators good, so I appreciate all that. Once again, we're well over 100 comments on the community feedback page, and there's plenty more operators that in my opinion need reworks or buffs. So if you want your comment to be featured, you have to post on the community page, and if it is one of the top liked ones, that is most likely the best way I'm going to be able to see it. I read through a lot of them, but I can't include 100 plus comments in this, so just keep that in mind whenever you are commenting. The ones that get commented first are usually the ones that get the most likes, so have notifications on for that. So let's get into these rework ideas, but before that, Extra wallets, if you guys know them, they sent me a few wallets, and after they sent me these, I swear I'll never use another wallet ever again. So if you guys are interested, here is a sponsorship on that. Extra was gracious enough to give me two of their wallets. They gave me the Parliament wallet, and they also sent me the Senate card holder, and I think you guys are going to like these a lot. So the blue wallet you were looking at is the card holder, while the brown is the Parliament wallet. The first thing I noticed is it's real leather and very slim style. I don't like anything big and bulky in my pocket, and I'm sure you guys don't either. And my absolute favorite thing was the card holder. You can easily store up to 7 cards. Now you're also probably wondering what that little card is sticking out of the blue wallet, and that is the tracker card. They sent me 2 of these, one for each of the wallets. So you get an app on your phone and you can track your card wherever it is, and you could also ring it to find its exact location at any time. The card is actually solar powered, so that is nice always, and it lasts up to 3 months. I've been using it for about a month now, and I got nothing but kind words to say about Extra and their wallet. So if you're in the need for a wallet, go ahead and click on that top description link, and it will take you straight to Extra's webpage. And once again, thank you Extra for the wallets, and also thank you guys for checking them out. So one last time, thank you Extra. The link will be in the comments and in the description, so if you're looking for them, just go ahead and click on one of those links and check out all their products. But back to Twitch, let's get into some comments. So the ones that I'm going to even be taking consideration of are the ones that don't just say make the F2 even more better than it already is. So Chubby Mango said it best. He said, I think it should be more of a gadget buff rather than a loadout or recoil buff, mainly because you can practice with the F2 and manage the recoil in a very easy manner. And to go along with that, the F2 really isn't that bad, especially on PC, and now you have a 1.5 times instead of the ACOG. It really does make quite a difference by lowering that magnification. The ACOG is really hard to control on some weapons, especially higher recoil weapons, so I would definitely try out the F2 with the 1.5 times if you were afraid to use it previously. The issue definitely lies in the gadget, and some may disagree and just say that she's good because she already has a good weapon, but she definitely needs more than that. She needs actually a good drone. The drone just keeps getting nerfed and nerfed and nerfed. The biggest problem is as people get better at the game, they start shooting drones. Like take it back to year 1, Twitch was used every single round. Year 2, still the same thing. But as people get better and they raise Twitch's drone sound, it definitely does not help her at all. Her real advantage is when her drone's a little bit quieter. It doesn't have to be silent, but it should be a little bit quieter, because the only way Twitch is ever even useful is if they don't shoot the Twitch drone, which unfortunately, if you play anything other than like gold, your Twitch drone's pretty much useless. And as they keep introducing new bulletproof cameras and bulletproof gadgets in general, she gets nerfed with every single one of these. Either directly or indirectly, she gets nerfed because there's other operators that can take these gadgets out and she cannot. So one that did have a little bit of confusion was July Paradox's comment. He said, have her drone destroy disabled gadgets. So a few people were saying what, questioning like, what do you mean type of thing. But my assumption on what he meant, and I think a lot of people have the same sort of idea, is being able to destroy stuff kind of like how she's able to destroy maestro cams. So if a maestro cam is disabled, she can shock it one more time in the center where the glass comes out and it'll destroy the maestro cam. So I'm guessing a lot of people want that same type of feature, but for other bulletproof gadgets as well. This might extremely help with like Banshee shields. A lot of people hate the Banshee shields on Melusi, and while this would be a nice counter to the Melusis and being able to shoot it twice, it doesn't make a lot of actual sense. Maestro's cam makes a lot of sense because it can't be meleeed, but a Banshee can be meleeed, so adding another counter to it doesn't make too much sense. But as for bulletproof cameras, totally. However, personally, I don't think how many gadgets she can destroy is the issue. She can destroy a lot of gadgets. She has the potential to with the Twitch drone. However, the bigger problem is with the actual Twitch drone itself, the sound, the recharge time, and all the nerfs that have happened to it over time. So to combine two together, Dayton and Caden, together they said make the drone quiet and turn the lights off, plus change that nerf back from 1 damage to 5 damage, bring it back up to 5 basically. So a mix of these is definitely where I would try to fit myself into. The problem I see with the drone is that it just gets shot too fast. If you bring that thing anywhere in your sight, it's going to get shot before it even makes it to a gadget. So it rarely ever actually even destroys anything from what I've seen. The most you could do is pre-round go around and kill all of the default cameras, but really what does that do good for you? The most I could ever do is maybe get one gadget, and that's whenever I sneakily get my drone in there. I don't think it should be that hard, and just by reducing the sound of the Twitch drone would really help it out, and maybe just upping the damage back up to 5. Now I see no harm in this. Gadgets only take 1 HP, so therefore anything that hits it will destroy a gadget like a Jaeger ADS or a My Magnet, stuff like that. So by upping it to 5, it doesn't give any advantage with gadgets, but it does give you the capability to actually zap someone and do some actual damage. Say you're able to shock someone twice, that's 10 HP, that's real damage. And potentially if you down someone, the Twitch drone could go in there and clean up the job. But simply, Twitch's drone just needs to come up with the meta. As the meta has progressed, Twitch just has not, and it's made her fall off. Her little nerfs like the 5-to-1 damage, they didn't really do too much, but Twitch has just fallen out of the meta, and things that could change it is add some of the new cloaking features such as Echo and Legion. This one might be a little far-fetched, and if this one was implemented, the sound would still have to remain the same. I think it would still have to be loud, just kind of like Echo's drone, precisely like Echo's drone. So when the Twitch drone's on the move, it should make plenty of sound, kind of like Yokai's drone, but whenever it's stopped, it can really cloak in. And going back to the original comment of Cairo Frostic, he also pointed out the 4 seconds. So the 4-second cloak maybe could mean when you're driving, you're still cloaked for about 4 seconds, but whenever you get over that 4 seconds, your drone reappears. And then whenever you stop, the cloak will go back on. Now the cloak doesn't mean it's completely invisible. It's just like a Yokai drone or a Legion trap. We've never seen a feature like this on attack, so maybe this would be a cool feature to add, but this would be the only feature ever needed for the new Twitch. So Twitch gets this cloak drone, so while you're not trying to zap gadgets, the drone will be sitting safely and won't get destroyed, or will get destroyed potentially, but the chances definitely do go down now that it has some sort of cloak into the environment. So honestly, none of these ideas are too far-fetched. I think there's a lot of buff potential and a lot of little ones. I'm gonna rapid fire through a bunch of these ones. As for one I saw a lot, make the drone able to jump. This one's interesting, but it's not enough. It'll get destroyed just like any other drone. And we could assume the reason that Twitch's drone can't jump is the gadget probably weighs quite a lot and would be harder for the technology or whatever the lore might be. I'm guessing it has something to do with that. One that doesn't actually have to do with the drones is simply give her frag grenades, then her and Zero would be closer in terms of balance. And this was my biggest fear with Zero, is that he's going to make Twitch absolutely obsolete. While Zero only has the potential of 1 zap per Argus launcher, he currently has 4. That might get nerfed, but 4 currently. So he could potentially get 4 gadgets, plus his gadgets are very hidden compared to a drone rolling around on the floor like Twitch. So to balance out the loadouts a little bit, potentially adding frag grenades could be a quick and easy buff. But that's it for most of them. One that I really liked though, that was interesting, and I saw this from a few people, so I can't really give credit to anyone. However, it was raise the damage of the Twitch drone, so potentially you could take more than 1 bullet. This might be good because maybe you could get that final Twitch drone or Twitch shot off right before your drone gets shot. It's still gonna die, obviously, 2 bullets versus 1 bullet. You might be able to actually click that trigger just a little bit faster and be able to destroy a gadget. Now that final one, I want to see come to test server ASAP. Add that with a few of the other Twitch ideas or the Twitch drone ideas from this video, and I think you have a solid Twitch drone that fits in with the meta. But as for all operators that fall on the wrong side of the power creep idea, this was a subject that Get Flank talked about a few days ago, and I really like the idea because out of all operators that could potentially be screwed over by new operators coming in, it is Twitch, because her operator relies solely on being able to destroy gadgets, and by adding more and more gadgets that can't be destroyed by Twitch's drone, this is where the power creep kind of sets in. So hopefully we see some sort of gadget buff with Twitch. The only reason Twitch's pick rate's even somewhat decent is because of the F2, and only because of the F2, and I absolutely hate that an operator is only good because of her weapon. So let me know what y'all want to see next, as in what other operator you want to see, or even if you guys have some other video ideas or other series ideas, I'd love to hear about them. Also, if you have any other Twitch suggestions that we didn't mention here and that you think are actually good ideas, go ahead and leave those in the comments and we will see what the community thinks about it. But that is going to do it for this one. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out.